Hey guys, it's Hannah. So today's video is again on my iPad, because even though Zach's finally back from camp, he got sick this week. So he sucks. Okay. And before I start, I promised Taylor a shout out. So you're welcome. You're awesome, Taylor. Stay beautiful. Okay. So today's video is about Christian or religious or like strict parents, I guess. And first thing that I'm going to say, because I don't want to get anyone in this situation, is that if your parents are seriously like religious or strict and you know that you're getting kicked out if you tell them, then don't tell them. You know, a lot of times I think it's a lot better to tell someone and have them hate you for it, except in this situation, because that can get you in some really bad places and you don't want to end up on the streets. Sorry to start off on such a sad note. Anyways, so there is a scale of parents kind of like my dad, I guess, where they have very old-fashioned beliefs, don't believe in like gay marriage and stuff, and they're like kind of strict a little bit. And then there's like my friend's mom, who, you know, you tell her and she'll send you to an ex-gay camp. And that's another thing that I don't want to have for you guys. So let's start on this side of the scale. So, it's gonna be really like nerve-wracking for you to tell these type of parents, just because of all the things you've heard them say, and, you know, it's like, you think that they actually think that stuff. However, people will say anything when they think that no one's listening. Like my cousin. Literally, we were like making this video, I don't really know what we were doing, and she started like talking about how much she like hated like lesbians and stuff, and that made me super scared to tell her. But as soon as I told her, she kind of like changed her viewpoint, because she was like, oh, whatever, you know, and she's super cool about it. And so I think that's kind of more of that thing, and even if they are a little uncomfortable with it at first, they will get used to it. Then as you go down the scale, there's going to be those parents that go to church every Sunday, and you know that they're really religious, but they're really nice and understanding parents. Now with this, you can tell them I would wait a little bit longer, because, you know, you want to at least be old enough, because a lot of things that parents will say a lot of times is things like, you're too young to know and all that stuff. And if you're really young, then your parents will probably think that's like some influence on you, and you'll probably get yourself sent to an ex-gay camp. You don't want that. And if you don't know what that is or what happens there, go to my video, ex-gay camps, and watch it. So there's like that whole thing. And then a little more down the scale is kind of like controlling parents, super religious, really strict, but they still will love you no matter what. Now with this, it's gonna be really hard, and just like with this one, wait until you're a little older, and also you're gonna probably have to have a really convincing argument, and you're gonna have to be sure that you're not gonna get sent to an ex-gay camp or anything like that, because that would be really bad. So you need some plans. You need to really plan out what you're going to say, how you're going to say it, and, you know, especially if you grew up around church, maybe telling them that you still want to go to church and you still want to be religious, just not in the way, not in such a closed-minded way. A little more down the scale is it's getting pretty risky, and they may still love you and keep you, or they may kick you out. You should probably not say this until you are 18 just because I really am worried about a lot of kids getting kicked out and, you know, or especially like going to ex-gay camps, because places like that will probably cause you to commit suicide or at least get really screwed up mentally, and that is really bad. So with that whole thing, I mean, you can tell them if you want to, but honestly, I don't know, I wouldn't. And then you have all the way over here, which there's kind of no hope, and you need to wait until you're older and you don't need their money for college and all that stuff, and when you're ready for them not to talk to you. And if you have parents like that, I suggest watching Russ Marine 2014, because his dad does not speak to him anymore. He kind of went through all that stuff. So if you really need help with that, then I would go check out that channel, because that has some really cool, like, coming out to your parents videos because of him. So it's kind of a depressing video. But in any circumstance of coming out to your parents, you know, it's a little risky, unless your parents are literally, like, the most gay-loving. Like, I have these one friends where their parents are seriously, like, all their kids went to the gay pride parade, yet they're all straight, and their parents are awesome. So, you know, it's hard, but good luck with all of that, and I will see you all next week. Yeah. Okay. Sorry for the crappy video quality. Okay. Love you all. Bye-bye.